Good morning, everybody. It is a nice cloudy day and it's already sprinkling. Today we are going to hurry up and get these onions harvested. They didn't bulb up as big as we'd like, but they are done. So we need to get them out of here before the rain hits and get them curing. So that's what we're doing now. We just got a crate. We're just going to pull them up. I think we're going to have to put them into the actual ground next year. So we picked all of our onions and I just laid them up here underneath the porch on a box and to let them dry. And as you see, all of the stems are now brown, so it's now time to take care of them. So that's what I'm doing. So you take them, you snip off the end. And you can either snip them, or I just snip them, all the stuff off, and I just take my onion and I'm putting them in a box or in a pot, and that's what I'm going to do and get them all done. And then this stuff will go to compost and I'll take all of these inside. Alright, well, we're done with cutting them or getting them all separated and all the stuff off of them. And you know what, I probably didn't have to cure them since I'm going to just freeze them. Since these are all small, they're not going to cure very good, and they're definitely not going to cure or stay over the winter. So I am going to be cutting these all up. Some of these I'm going to be adding to my sauce, and then the others I'll cut up and then put in the freezer that can be used as needed. So I got all my onion all cut up. We just used the food processor. And I'm just putting it all into here. Alright, so it didn't all fit, but that's okay because I'll end up using this for the spaghetti sauce. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take care of this. I got some freezer bags, and we're just going to scoop this into the freezer bag. There we go. This is why I decided to do it next to the sink. There we go. So I'm going to close this up. I'm going to try and get as much air, and I usually just push down and get as much air out as we can. And then you're going to want to flatten this out. Like that, because when this is frozen, it's going to be very hard to, if it's one big clump, to get anything off of it. When it's flat like this, it's easy to just break off a little piece off of the side or anything like that, and you just break off a little piece, and approximately about that much is actually an onion, because this is pretty thick here, so that much would be one onion. So you could just eyeball it. I don't know if you've ever cut up onion, you know how much you're going to get, and if it's minced and everything, you know, it's tightly together, so it doesn't look like a whole lot, but that is about one onion. So when I break it off, I can break it off when it's frozen, throw it in whatever I'm going to use it in, and then seal this back up, throw it back in the freezer, and keep going. So that's why you want to flatten them. Alright, so we got two, this one's actually a little bit fuller, 2 baggies of onions that are going to go into the freezer to use for later, and that's it. That's an easy way to store your onions